Okay. Hello guys. Para ni sa inyo, para mura ba siya auditing theory answering in action. So, tana makatabang ni siya kung saan ninyo pag-process if ever na mga questions about theories, about auditing theory para maka-help sa inyo. So, we already did a discussion. Nga na po yung mga online discussions. But pang knowledge to siya. Pag mag-practice, this is very important. Kanang unsaon nimo pag-process ang isa ka question sa imong utok ba para ma-understand and para you come up with an answer na sakto. And normally, as per experience, the questions are kanang kinahanglan lang timan-an. That's one type of question. Ang second one, kinahanglan yun analyson. So, mao nang duha. So, atong itry. Tas kini, wa pa ko ka-testing ani. So, beware lang. Pwede ko mamali ani. Ha? So, ang akong basis sa karon na pag-answer ani are the knowledge nato from the pre-engagement hantod sa iliwit nato na topics. So, tana maka-help siya. So, let's start. Auditing and assurance daw ni siya. So, compliance audits evaluate the efficiency and effectiveness of any part of the organization's operating procedures and methods. So, compliance audit is all about standards man kung na-meet or wala. So, kini manggong define niya diri is feeling nako it's operational audit. So, my answer is false. Okay, correcta. So, that's a good start. So, there are 33 items tahay. So, medyo taas-taas ni. Next, a CPA firm that provides accounting, tax, and consulting services to a client is said to be providing assurance services to the client. No, it's not. Because kining accounting, tax, or consulting services are part of non-assurance services. So, false again. Okay. Next, when conducting a financial statement audit, an auditor need not verify that the financial statements are in accordance with specified criteria. Need not. Biskay need noon i-verify ang financial statements in accordance with PAS and PFRS. Need siya. Tungod sa na false na noon siya. Next. The distinguishing factor between external and internal auditor is independence. True. Because ang internal auditor man is within the company. So malamang di na siya independent. Sa external is from outside, more or less, mas independent si external. True. Next. In addition to having an understanding of accounting, an auditor should possess knowledge in the accumulation and interpretation of audit evidence. That's true. Maganing na atay subject na auditing because aside from understanding the accounting, we need to have or we need to possess knowledge kung saan pagkuha og audit evidence on how to interpret that audit evidence also to come up with an opinion. Next, an auditor's independence is critical component in the audit of the company's financial statements. That's true. Nag-audit ka. Independence, bisag unsa na audit. Basta assurance, independence is a must. Next. O kanina. Operational audits generally have been conducted by internal auditors and government audit agencies, but may be performed by certified public accountants. Yeah, that's correct. A primary purpose of operational audit is to provide a means of assurance that the internal controls are functioning as planned. Pwede, pwede. An aid to the independent auditor who is conducting the audit of financial statements. Kini medyo wrong ni, feel na ko dili because operational audit is not really an audit na dapat mo complement sa financial statement audit. Are the results of internal examinations of financial and accounting matters to a company's top level is to provide the results. So ang operational audit to provide the results of internal examinations of financial and accounting matters to company's top level management. Dili sad. Kay normally pag internal auditors, they are going to report sa audit committee dili sa top level management. So malamang dili ni mao ang purpose ng operational audit. A measure of management performance in meeting organizational goals. Kini yata. Because operational audit gusto naman na niya i-audit kung ikaw may mag-audit kung naabot ang mission, vision, and goals. This is my answer. Oh, correct gapon. Next. An attestation engagement, aka assurance engagement, is one in which the CPA is engaged to issue a written communication expressing a conclusion about the reliability of written assertion that is the responsibility of another party. Pwede, pero basahon nimo tanan. Provide tax advice, dili ni. Or prepare tax return, dili ni. Dili na attestation engagement. Testify as an expert witness in accounting, auditing, or tax matters given certain stipulated facts. Testify as an expert? Di ba bagan? Medyo layo siya. Kini mo ay medyo duol. Dili mag-assemble ng prospective financial statements based on the assumption. Kini sa compilation isa. Kung ikaw mo'y mag-assemble ng prospective or futuristic financial statements based on assumptions of the entity's management without expressing any assurance. Attestation engagement or assurance engagement, nagyog kay assurance na ihatag. So, feel na ako is A. Marong lamang ko. Aw. Next. Recording, classifying, and summarizing economic events in a logical manner for the purpose of providing financial information for decision making is commonly called accounting man eh. Hindi ba mag-record ng auditing? Next. In the audit of historical financial statements, which of the following accounting bases is the most common? Most common. Oh, regulatory accounting principles, no? Cash basis of accounting, no? Kini, good. But lang, di ko sure. Next. Any service that requires a CPA firm to issue a report about the reliability of an assertion that is made by another party is dili na accounting. Dili na, maglibot na ka karon, attestation ba or assurance? Assurance ko. Wrong ko. Attestation din na. Para magud sa ako, ang attestation ug assurance are interchangeable terms. I don't know, basin na ay lain meaning ang attestation service in other countries. Pero wrong gyud ko diri. So, I'm going to research about the difference between these two later. Next. 3 common types of attestation services are audits, reviews, other attestation services. Pwede. 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 Audits, verifications, and other. Dili. Kini man atong nahibalaan. Yeah. Review ang isa. Next. The organization that is responsible for providing oversight of auditors of public companies is called, wala ni sa ato guys. Murag sa Amerika ni siya. And I feel like this is the ones. Public accounting, I don't know. Nakorek gihapon ko. Pero wala ni sa to sa Philippines. Next. Providing quantitative information that management and others can use to make decisions is the function of providing quantitative information that management and others can use to make decisions is a function of. So, dili na siya auditing. Never gina siya na auditing. Di po na management information. Dili ko sure. Sa finance, dire. So, basta crash out na ng auditing. But most likely, if it's a quantitative information that the management and others can use, accounting siguro. Kay mo maning mag-report. Yep. Next, an operational audit has one of its objectives to determine whether the financial statements present fairly. Dili. Financial audit man financial statement audit. Evaluate the feasibility. Yes, pwede na siya. Make recommendations for improving performance. Pwede po. Murag mao man ni ang goal sa operational audit, make recommendations for improving performance. Report on the entity's relative success in attaining profit maximization. Dili man good profit maximization ra karon ang mga business. So pag mayon tag operational audit, the mission, vision, and goals gyud siya na broad ni company. So wala ning D, wala ning A, nana lang diri sa duha. Pero kini. Okay. Next. An audit of historical financial statements is most often performed to determine, so financial statement audit na. whether the organization dili na operational audit na, compliance ni by some higher authority. Wow, mura manig ako ang mga words sa una pero basig nabasa ko na sad to. Management team is fulfilling the fiduciary responsibilities. Dili ko sure. Dili ni. Basta dili ning duha. So na lang dili sa duha. Fiduciary kanang gibilinan og resources, checking the resources. Kini bagan. None of this. So I'm wrong. Sorry guys. Kaya yung financial statements man good is di man ni mao. I-check naman if ever ni follow sa PAS and PFRS. Kay kini ang pasabot ini ng letter C or third option is that ang financial statements daw ginahimo para mahibalan if the management gitarong ang ilahang responsibilities kay gibilinan sila og resources ng shareholders, which is wrong. So, wrong yun ko. Next, an examination of part of an organization's procedures and methods for the purpose of evaluating efficiency and effectiveness is what type of operational? Next, an audit to determine whether an entity is following specific set down by some higher authority. Of course, compliance na siya. Siya marong. Next, which of the following services provides the lowest level of assurance in a financial statement? A review, an audit. An audit mas taas, ang review medyo moderate lang. Neither service provides assurance on the financial statements, which is wrong. Each service provides the same level. No, the lowest is ang review. Next, in auditing financial accounting data, the primary concern is with determining whether recorded information properly reflects the economic events that occurred during the accounting period. Dili. Feel na ko dili. Determining if fraud has occurred. Dili pod. Determining if the taxable no. Analyzing the financial to be sure that it complies with government regulations. Wa man sa tulo. Basta kining fraud dili kay ang auditing will still happen even if walay fraud kay kung imong himuon na primary concern is if fraud has occurred, dili na maayo na purpose ng auditing. The auditing is broader than fraud itself. It's all about misstatements. Di po na government, di po taxable income. Kini siguro. Yeah. Next. Which of the following is not a trust services principle as defined by ICPA or SICA? Wala ta kabaluan eh. Kay dili man ito. ICPA is American Institute of Certified Public Accountants and SICA, I do not know kung unsa na siya. So, trust services. Trust services. Online privacy, processing integrity, operational integrity. Kini siguro, okay lang, wrong taon. Sa ato Next, which one of the following is more difficult to evaluate objectively? As I lisod, evaluate objectively. Presentation of financial statements in accordance with general accepted accounting principles. That's sayon naman na siya. Compliance with government regulations. Yeah, dali na siya. Efficiency and effectiveness of operations. Kini medyo lisod ni siya. Pero naglibog ko dali kay basin all three of the above are equally difficult. But for me, this is the ones that is difficult. Yeah. Operational audit is mas difficult siya to evaluate objectively. Kay ang mission, vision, ang goals, lagod imong basihan, tapos basig mabayas na ka. Samantalang kining uban, general accepted accounting principle, nakakantar man gyud ang mga ipang follow, pati ang government regulations. It's either ni follow or partially followed or wala gyud ni follow, mao man na ang judgment pag compliance auditing. Next. Napatay wala ni sa ato guys, pero murag nakakita ko ni sa uban book sa basic accounting, pero I try na to. The Sarbanes-Oxley Act, because even if wa gyud kay idea, you try to analyze basin maka sabot ra. Kay basig kani panghadlok ra ni. The Sarbanes-Oxley Act prohibits a CPA firm that audits a public company from providing which of the following types of services to that company. So nag-audit, unsa may bawal na idungag ng isa ka CPA firm kung siya na ang nag-audit. Reviews quarterly financial statements, pwede man. Preparation of corporate tax returns, agoy, dili ko sure. Tax services, pwede sad siguro tax services so long as medyo advice lang siya. And consulting services, murag pwede ra. Ang kini lang sigurong preparation of corporate tax returns because you will be one of those preparers na ng information na auditonon. Kani. Ah, wrong. Wrong ta. Again, this is one of the questions na dili applicable sa ato. Pero kung mulugwa gani siya sa board exam or any exam, itry gyapon ninyo siya og analyze. Next. Which of the following audits can be regarded as generally being a compliance audit o compliance audit na? Wa man ni sa ato. Pero kining IRS, as far as I know, this is the BIR sa Amerika. So IRS agents examination of taxpayer returns o compliance siguro ni. Kana mga compliance. Gauss Editor's Evaluation Computer Operational Audit maning ikaduha. Kini financial statement audit yata ni. Kani operational audit kini mambagan kay ang mga sa BIR o sa BIR man lagi ni sa Amerika ning IRS tanawon ra man gud nila ang rules and regulations or the law, taxation law. Kini ako answer. Okay? Nakorekta isagwa sa ato. Next. A trait that distinguishes auditors from accountants is the ability to interpret accounting principles generally accepted. Dili. The auditors and the accountants pareho mag-interpret ng accounting principles. Auditors education beyond the bachelor's degree. Dili man sad. The auditor and the accountants have the same bachelor's degree. Auditor's ability to interpret FASB statements. Pareho man ang auditor o accountant. Pag financial statements, FASB statements or financial statements na kanatong pananaw ana, although wa na sa atong bansa. Auditor's accumulation, kini. Because the accountant will not accumulate and interpret evidence related to a company's financial statements. Next. Patay. Sa man eh? Murag audit in CIS. Attestation services on information technology include web trust services and sys trust services. Which of the following statements, katawa ko ako'y alam ani, which of the following statements most accurately describe system trust services? System trust services provide assurance on business processes, transaction integrity, and information processes. So systems ni siya. Pwede. System services provide assurance on system reliability in critical areas such as security and data integrity. Web, I don't know. Pero feel na ko kini. Systrust services provide assurance internal control over financial. Dili yata. May systrust gani. So sa system siya. Dili siya sa financial reporting ra. Systrust services provide assurance to whether accounting personnel for dili pod. Feel na ko kini. Wrong. So timanin eh, na ang systrust services provide assurance on system reliability in critical areas such as security and data integrity. Wrong. Next. The criteria by which an auditor evaluates the information under audit may vary with the information being audited. Tama naman. Tama. Kung unsa imong type ng audit, syempre, nagdepende dito yung criteria. Kung financial statement audit, pass and PFRS. Pag compliance, the behavior ang i-audit. So, ang standards, policies, procedures set by higher authority ang criteria. Next. The criteria used by an external auditor to evaluate published financial statements are known as generally accepted auditing false. Generally accepted accounting standards. Accounting, dili auditing. False. Next. Only companies that file annual statements with the Securities Exchange Commission are required to have an annual external audit. Sa ibang bansa naman sad ni. So, only companies that file annual statements. Dili sa Philippines, dili. Kay, ang, bisan pag wala sa Securities Exchange Commission, like, kuan ni siya, like sole proprietorship, wala magyud na, di man na i-register sa SEC kung maghimo kang business na ikaw ra individual. Kinahanglan gyapon ng annual external audit if ever the revenues moabot ng 3 million above. So, false ni siya pag sa Philippines. Pero try na to sa ila. O, true sa ila ha. Dito na day mag-external audit pag na ay annual financial statements na ipasa sa Securities Exchange Commission. Pero sa ato, no. Isang pag individual ka, pag 3 million imong sales, required ang annual external audit. Next, the financial statements most commonly audited by external auditors are balance sheet, the income statement, and statement of retained earnings. Nganong, asa naman ang cash flows? False. Yes. Dapat na yung cash flows and disclosures and isa pa isa, changes in equity. Pero pwede naman yung changes in retained earnings. Pero ang nakarong-rong yun din, nganong walay cash flows? Next. The primary purpose of compliance audit is to determine whether the financial statements are prepared in accordance. False ni siya kay financial statement audit, di man ni compliance audit. Next. Results of compliance audits are typically reported to someone within the organization unit being audited rather than to a broad spectrum of outside users. Hala, kani dili ko sure. Kung financial statement audit, ikuan man ni siya, i-report sa tanan users. Kini pwede? Yeah, murag true ni siya. Kay pag mag-compliance audit ang CHED, iya naman ang i-report iyang findings with the organization, tas di man na itabi ni CHED sa uban mga parties. I don't know. Yeah. CPA firms are never allowed to provide bookkeeping services for audit clients. Mao na ni ron. True? Huh? Pwede di ay. Sa ila siguro, pero muna mag-violation sa Code of Ethics. Pero sige, mali ta. So meaning CPA firms, pwede di ay. So long siguro as, I don't know, di ko makahatag og explanation for this one. So dili ni mo lugwa sa test. Oy, human na. Your results is 79 over 100. You lost 3 points for this question. So, mao to siya, guys. Ang ato ang certificate of achievement. Pwede day magbutang-butang inay. Magbutang ka taginani. Kaso gagmay man ang score.